Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Xadus, and I'm here to give you a rundown of Day 2 of E3 2012. This morning started off with Nintendo, the last of the whole press events, and they came out with a not so big reveal, kind of people saw it coming, but Pikmin 3. The sequel, of course, to Pikmin 1 and 2, this time for the Wii U. It looks interesting, looks good, looks like a worthy successor to the Pikmin franchise. Looking forward to it. Overall, Nintendo rolled out 23 games, that's what they said. A lot of it was first party, a lot of it, it was split between first party and third party. So, let's see, you had here, New Super Mario Brothers U, which is essentially just, New Super Mario Brothers, but for the Wii U. So, you can have 4 people using, the Wii remotes, playing like normal, and then you can also have someone on the new Wii U gamepad. And with the Wii U gamepad, the person can start putting, like, strategically placed blocks or something like that. Don't really have that much information right now. Looks interesting, but don't know if it's really... It's a good way, I guess, to put Mario onto the new console, but where's that 3D? Where's the 3D platformer Mario that we've all come to love since, Mario 64 and Mario Galaxy? Then, started coming out third-party stuff. So you had Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, which, while they keep saying that it's, it's not the exact same thing, and I know it's not the exact same thing as the PC 360 and PS3 versions that came out last October. There are some new content, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Batman and Catwoman appear to have new armor and without a new ability, where as they get hit or as they, build up a meter or something like that. I guess they attack more or whatever. This meter called like BET charges up, and once it's full, you can hit a button and you start dealing out way more damage, which is fine, but it doesn't really add all that much to the game, in my opinion. Motion control with batarangs, interesting, but whatever. You could do that with the PS3 with the 6-axis, so it's not that big of a deal. Scribblenauts Unlimited, sequel to the previous Scribblenauts games, looks interesting. I don't really know much info about it. I haven't played any of the Scribblenauts games. Haven't been really interested. Maybe for those of you that are interested in it, it may be something you want to look into. Then they started, they revealed. Then they showed off a video, and they showed off some third-party games. Mass Effect 3. Being ported to it. They had Darksiders 2, which is eventually coming out. Probably, I don't know when it's coming out. I have to actually check that, but one would assume it's being ported as well. Quite a few ports, basically. Quite a few third-party ports that are already out being put into the Wii U, which is fine and all, I guess. There was some singing game called Sing. Whatever. That's something I don't really care about. They showed off the Miiverse, which, that's, the first thing, I guess, you load up the Wii U and you see this, and you basically, a community of all the Wii's, the Mii's, not the Wii's, the Mii's, and they all gather around, you see, icons for your favorite games. I saw, like, Mario, probably from, classic Mario games or whatever, Mario, Galaxy or whatever, and then Mario Kart, Legend of Zelda, Metroid, etc. You had stuff everywhere. It looked interesting. It's a new way of expanding the Mii's, basically, and the online capabilities, which I think the Wii definitely lacked, and I'm hoping the Wii U picks up on finally. Then they brought out the 3DS, and the 3DS, it's just more games, which is fine. That's fine. Everyone loves more games. I personally don't own a 3DS, but they all look good. You had Paper Mario, which that's pretty big. New Paper Mario. Who doesn't like that? New Super Mario Brothers 2. Interesting. Focuses on the gold coins now. Probably get a whole bunch of gold coins. Or something look like a Midas touch for Mario. It looked quite interesting. Curious. Maybe good, maybe good. Well, come on, it's Mario. How can it not be good? Mario Sunshine. Anyways, new Luigi's Mansion. We knew Luigi's Mansion 2 was coming for the 3DS. Now it has a subtitle called Dark Moon. You go to different mansions now. There's new ghosts. There's new everything. Exciting. I love the first Luigi's Mansion. I wish it was on the Wii U, or even the Wii itself, but you know, whatever. A whole bunch of other third-party stuff. But the biggest one that I actually cared about in that whole lineup was probably Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. Can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 3, whenever the heck that's coming out. Dream Drop Distance, hopefully it's going to be good and that adds on to it. Then came on more stuff, you know, Lego City Undercover. Looks a lot like the current Lego games, you know, like Lego Batman, Lego Indiana Jones, Star Wars, etc. Except now it's like full Lego City. You know, it's not based off of anything. It's just totally unique. This is Lego City, and now you're like a cop, an undercover cop or something like that. You know, it looks interesting. Could be good. Could be good. More voice acting. That's something Lego I've noticed has been doing a lot recently. Lego Batman 2 has voice acting. Lego Lord of the Rings has voice acting. And now this has voice acting. Interesting take for the Lego games. Will that be a good thing in their favor? Don't know. We'll find out. Ubisoft came out. They showed off Zombie U, which they had talked about a little bit yesterday. Now they actually showed gameplay. Looked interesting. Looked dark. Looked like a good zombie game, hopefully. Something that... the whole thing, and this is something I guess they're definitely trying to do with this, with the U, is trying, in my opinion, I've always been saying since they announced the Wii U, this is now just a game of catch-up. Yes, you have the gamepad, which, you know, you can transition stuff, and, you know, it's all this new stuff that everything, but technically, it's playing a game of catch-up. Yes, you have Assassin's Creed, because now you have, you know, like I said, you have Assassin's Creed 3, Mass Effect 3, Darksiders 2, all of these games coming out on the Wii U. They couldn't come out on the Wii because the Wii was not as powerful as the 360 and the PS3. So now, with the Wii U, it's finally powerful enough. And it's just a game of catch-up. Now you're seeing these games come out. And now you can see the Wii U getting actual mature titles for once. Yes, the Wii maybe had a few mature titles that I can think of, but it didn't have as much as the 360 and the PS3. Now the Wii U does, but the Wii U is still going to be focused mainly around the casual games. That's just how it is. Wii Fit came back. Wii Fit U, definitely making use of the gamepad now. I like that. Wii Fit, it's great and all. I particularly don't use it, but it's whatever. Ubisoft came out, showed off their 6 games that they had previewed yesterday. So you had Just Dance 4, Assassin's Creed 3, Rayman Legends, the new Rabbids game, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, it was interesting, but, you know, nothing big. And then finally came the last game of it all, which was, I guess, the thing that they were going to definitely hype up the most, which was Nintendo Land. And that's basically combining all of their franchises together. So, you know, you have into like a theme park type minigame stuff, kind of, in my opinion, Mario Party style to an extent. So you have Legend of Zelda thrown in there, Donkey Kong, Animal Crossing, which is definitely interesting, Mario, Luigi's Mansion, etc. Metroid probably is thrown in there somewhere. It's interesting. It's an interesting concept. Don't know how it's actually going to end up. So, that was Nintendo's press conference. Sadly, no reveal date or price tag on it. That's what disappointed me the most. I thought they were going to do it at the end of there, but nothing. They just ended off in Nintendo Land and a fireworks presentation in the game, which wasn't that... It was just, you know, it was just a few seconds, and it was like, well, it's not that exciting. So, Nintendo, final thing, not as exciting as everyone, I guess, hoped after yesterday. And that was really it. Like I said, I was hoping for a release date. My personal opinion is that it's going to come out November 18th. Perfect in the middle of November. It's on a Sunday. They usually release big stuff on Sunday. And I'm going to price it at $200. If I get that right, I win. I'm just good like that. So, other stuff that I may have missed, or stuff that, came out behind the scenes and whatnot. Star Wars 1313. I'm hugely excited for that. It was confirmed last week on Game Trailers TV about it, and finally some footage actually came out on Game Trailers, and it looks great. Bounty Hunter centric story. Apparently, from what I read, no Force is featured once in the game, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I love Jedi. I mean, right here, Star Wars poster. Come on, I love Star Wars. But the Force is kind of getting old now. I'm sorry, it is. So with this new grittier take with the underworld, it's set between the trilogy, so it's set between 3 and 4. This should be interesting. I'm heavily looking forward to it. It looks a lot like Uncharted. It has a lot of the cover. It has a lot of it has cover mechanics. It also has a lot of platforming from what I saw. I'm heavily excited for that. God of War Ascension. I totally missed this, but well, I didn't miss talking about it, but the release date actually got thrown in there, and it's March 12th of next year. That's good. That's pretty much exactly like God of War 3. That's interesting, and I'm definitely going to be picking it up. Something I also missed yesterday from Microsoft, South Park, The Stick of Truth. Interesting. RPG apparently. Looks interesting. I may look into it some more, but we'll see. Gears of War Judgment. Mentioned it yesterday. They announced a new multiplayer mode called Overrun, and it's basically combining Horde mode and Horde mode and Beast mode, not Locust mode. Horde and Beast. So you have two teams. You have the Cogs and the Locust, and they're both going at it, and it's very, very cool. I like what I've seen of it. I'm definitely looking forward to this now. One thing I did find out, Watch Dogs. That is actually, I found out today. It's coming out on the 360, the PS3, and the PC. I'm definitely excited that it's coming on the PC. They even said that the demo that they ran during the demo that they ran was on the PC. That looked great on the PC. Everything looks great on the PC usually. So that's fantastic. I really can't wait. Then something after Nintendo's press conference came out on Game Trailers called Project P100. It's made by Platinum Games. Kinda looked like Pikmin. Not quite, but we'll see. Not much info, just a name, some footage of it. Go check it out if you get the chance. Should be on Game Trailers TV, or Game Trailers, or whatever. And that really is it for the first 2 days of E3, from what I have seen and whatnot. The next couple days is probably going to be calm. No big announcements. If there are, I will probably do another video about any new big announcements, but I think the big announcements have been covered in the first 2 days. Go check out other people's stuff. Go check out Total Biscuit. He was streaming PlanetSide 2 earlier today. He's going to be streaming more of it tomorrow. I'm heavily excited for it. Cannot wait for that game. It's going to be my big game. Should be some other places doing footage of it. Game Station, Machinima. A lot of places are doing coverage. IGN, GameSpot, everyone is doing coverage. Everyone who can do coverage is doing coverage. And those people are actually there. They're at E3. So go watch them. Don't watch me. I'm just doing my overview. I'm doing an overview, review, my opinion. So go watch them. And I hope you guys have a great day and a great E3 week. My name is Xadus, and I'll see you next time.